Okay, you're live.
I didn't hear you, Ron. Ready? Okay. Good evening. Everyone, please turn off your phones. Welcome to the April 5th, 2023 regular meeting of Eureka Springs Historic District Commission. I'm Dee Bright, Chair. Commissioners present tonight are Maggie Haid, Judy Holden, Peter Graham is on his way, Christine Santamore, Kelly Cole Ladwick, and so we have a quorum. The Eureka Springs Historic District Commission is empowered by the Eureka Springs Municipal Code to issue a certificate of appropriateness for alterations of exterior architectural features, demolition, and new construction within the boundaries of Eureka Springs Historic District. The HDC uses Eureka Springs Historic District guidelines and the U.S. Department of Interior standards for the rehabilitation of historic buildings as the basis for our decision. The Commission can take the following actions on an application: approval with modifications, denial, or deferral for more information. Appeal of denial may be made to the Circuit Court. Public comments will be heard on each agenda item as it is called. Other public comments will be heard during the public comment period. And Peter has now joined us. Are there any changes or additions to tonight's agenda?
Can we please add under Commission Business number 7, a vote for secretary?
Yes. Do I have a second? Second. Okay. We have a motion to add secretary under Commissioner Business, made by Judy Holden, seconded by Kelly. Any opposed? Those who are for, say aye.
Aye.
6-0 passes. Okay. Do I have an approval of the agenda as presented now with that addition?
So moved.
Second.
Judy made the motion. Maggie seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0. Okay. We have no old business and new business. We have level 3, 28 Fairmont, new construction garage, Anderson owner. Level 2, 28 Fairmont, new concrete block retaining wall, Anderson owner. Level 2, 190 Spring, new fire escape, landings and stairs, library owner, Kaitzer applicant. Level 2, 29 Ridgeway, new fence and deck, Johnson owner. Level 2, 44 Kings Highway, replace ADA ramp, existing retaining wall, and new doors. Community center owner, Haley applicant. I assume that's Amanda Haley?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we're going to do this 2 different ways, one tonight and one the next meeting, to see how we need to fit it in. Works for us. It's something new we're going to read on the applications that people do. There's something they sign, but we've never put it in our meetings, so I'm just going to start reading those now. Approval of applications does not excuse applicants, owner, or agent from compliance with any other applicable codes, ordinances, or policies of the City of Eureka Springs. Okay, do we have anybody from 28 Fairmont for level 3, new construction garage? Come to the mic and state your name and address, please.
Mark Anderson, 28 Fairmount, Eureka Springs.
Okay. Kyle?
28 Fairmount is looking to build a new garage on the property. The house was built about 1904, originally the Sacred Heart Rectory Parish, and the first parochial school in Eureka Springs. It is a contributing property to the Eureka Springs Historic District. It's eligible for individual designation to the National Register, and it is also a property that's held in perpetual preservation easement by the Arkansas Historic Preservation Program. Proposed alterations include the construction of the garage on the northeast corner of the property with a concrete slab foundation and wood construction materials. It's proposed to match in color to the roofing material and paint to complement the existing historic structure on the site. Staff finds the following findings of fact. The proposed location on the structure aligns with historic use of the property. The proposed materials and design align with building patterns and materials existing in the historic neighborhood. The proposed materials and design align with historic district guidelines. And the AHPP, who holds the deed of conservation easement, concurs that it aligns with standards of historic preservation. Staff finds that the proposed new construction aligns with standards and guidelines and does recommend approval of this agenda item.
Do I have a motion?
I move that the Historic District Commission issue a certificate of appropriateness for the work at 28 Fairmount as proposed.
Do I have a second? Do I have a second so we can discuss?
Second.
Okay, any discussions or questions?
Yes, is this siding, is it board and batten or lap siding? I see that it looks like a kit garage, so, and most of and even the historical guidelines point out that most of the auxiliary buildings match the house in character, so they're either lap siding, bevel siding, or board and batten.
This is neither of those, as far as I know.
I can't hear.
Okay. I'm not aware that it's any of those. It's, quite honestly, I'm not sure. I've got the information in the
Yeah.
packet I submitted. So what you see there is all I know.
This doesn't say anything about that.
Doesn't say wood content or material.
On here,
I sent in about 6 documents, so it may not be what you look at first.
I can't hear you.
I said I sent in about 6 documents, so it may not be what you look at first.
The only thing I'm seeing on the materials list is stating pre-cut siding on the materials list, and on the elevation plan is showing LP siding, which I'm not sure what that stands for. But one thing I forgot to include with the staff report was a letter from Catherine Nash, who's the Technical Service and Easement Coordinator
did you read this?
from Arkansas Historic Preservation Program. She says this letter is in response to the proposed garage and retaining wall project submitted to the Arkansas Historic Preservation Program and the Eureka Springs HDC. The AHPP holds a perpetual preservation easement on this property, which makes us a partner in preservation decisions concerning alterations to the site. From review of the project description we received, that states a Hampton 12 by 24 garage kit and retaining wall shall be added to the property. It does not appear any significant negative effect on the overall historic appearance or damage of any historic significant feature on the property will result from this addition. The garage will be sited to minimize its visual presence, and its style will not detract or distract from the character of the home. In consequence of this finding, I give authorization under the terms of the easement for the submitted roofing project. The letter serves as formal confirmation of that approval for your records. Thank you for being a good steward of this important historic resource and letting us partner with you in its preservation. That's from Catherine Nash.
Kyle,
Yes.
what's on the back of our letter? Is that what was also sent to Catherine?
Yeah, so I actually sent her the whole application
The
file.
whole application, okay. So she's seen everything that we have,
Yeah.
okay? Any other questions? Judy made the motion, Maggie seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those who are opposed say no. I only heard 2 ayes.
Can we do a roll call
No.
vote?
Peter,
Aye.
Maggie,
Aye.
Judy,
Aye.
Kelly,
Aye.
and Christine.
Aye.
Okay. 6-0, motion carries. And sir, just a moment, you're next again.
Yes.
Okay. Next, we have 28 Fairmont, new concrete block retaining wall, Anderson owner. So, I mean, you've already stated your name and address for us.
Yes.
And the letter that Kyle just read will also applies to this part of the application. So Kyle, do you want to give your staff report?
Yes. So this application for 28 Fairmont, Level 2 application, looking to install a new retaining wall. Same historic information on the property. Staff makes the following findings of facts. The proposed material and design align with the building patterns and materials existing in the historic neighborhood. The proposed materials and design align with historic guidelines. And again, the AHPP holds a deed of conservation easement, concurs that aligns with standards of historic preservation. Proposed alterations align with standards and guidelines. Staff does recommend approval of this agenda item.
Do I have a motion? Yes, just a, yes.
Motion to discuss?
Well, no, I mean, go ahead and make the sample.
okay.
Then we'll discuss. We won't vote until we discuss.
I move that the Historic District Commission issue a certificate of appropriateness for the work at 28 Fairmont as proposed.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, discussion? Questions? Nope. Okay, Peter made the motion, Judy seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Place is looking much better.
It's a project.
Well, thanks for taking care of it and saving it. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I'll be back.
Yes. Okay. Is there anyone here for 190 Spring? New fire escape, landings and stairs, library owner, Kate, sir? Applicant?
Doesn't look like they are here.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and see if we can have enough information, or you guys want to table. Kyle, you want to read the facts?
Yeah, so the application for 190 Spring, they're looking to install iron fire escape for the second floor apartments that they're building at the library annex over there. Date of construction, about 1900, originally the Sheared Building or the McClellan Meat Market. It is a contributing structure to the historic district, and the proposed alterations include installation of new iron fire escapes with stairs located at the back of the building. Staff makes the following findings of fact. Proposed materials and design align with the guidelines for accessibility and life safety. Staff does recommend approval of this agenda item.
Do I have a motion?
I move that the Historic District Commission issue a certificate of appropriateness for the work at 190 Spring.
A second?
Is that Christine?
Yeah.
Any questions or discussion on this? Judy made the motion, Christine seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0. Do we have anyone from 29 Ridgeway? Would you come to the mic and state your name and address? And this is for new fence and deck.
My name is Mitchell Kennard. I live at 663 Lake Forest Road. I'm here representing Deb and Dwight Johnson at 29 Ridgeway.
Okay. And Kyle's going to read you the facts. You should-
29 Ridgeway is looking to install new deck and fencing. Property was constructed about 1907. It is contributing to the historic district. Proposed alterations include a new lower deck and new fencing for the backyard. Staff finds the following findings of fact. Proposed changes does fit within the HDC guidelines. Staff does recommend approval of this agenda item.
Do I have a motion?
I move that the Historic District Commission issue a certificate of appropriateness for the work at 29 Ridgeway as proposed.
Second.
Do we have discussion or questions for him?
Oh, can we get a second?
Maggie.
Me.
Oh, Judy, second, sorry.
No, Maggie did.
Oh, Maggie, sorry.
I didn't hear.
Okay, Peter made the motion, Maggie seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0. Thank you. Next is 44 Kings Highway, Level 2, replace ADA ramp, existing retaining wall, and new doors for the community center. Do we have someone?
That's me.
Okay.
I'm Jack Moyer, and I am a founding member of the Community Center. And in this purpose, I'm Amanda Haley's assistant. Amanda's the chair of the Community Center Board, and I am the facilities chair.
That's
I'd
a
also like to
switch.
say thank you, not only to you guys, but also to the community for supporting the community center. We've sort of been able to repurpose and save that building and we're all sort of working on it together. So thanks to you and to the community.
Okay. And Kyle, you want to read the finding of facts?
Yeah, 44 Kings Highway, looking to replace the ADA ramp, the retaining wall, and install new doors. The building was constructed in 1950. It is contributing to the Eureka Springs Historic District. Proposed alterations include replacing the retaining wall, updating the ADA ramp to bring to building code, and adding new doors to match. Staff finds the following findings of fact. The proposed changes do fit within the HDC guidelines, and staff does recommend approval of this agenda item.
I move that the Historic District Commission issue a certificate of appropriateness for the work at 44 Kings Highway as proposed.
Second.
Any discussion or questions? Judy made the motion, Peter seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Jack. That's a nice switch. You're Amanda's
You like it?
assistant. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
I like it too. She's answering my phone. Thank you.
Consent agenda are level 1s and 2s projects that the city preservation officer believes to be in accordance with the design guidelines. Any commissioner or member of the public may move any consent agenda item to the regular agenda for discussion. They are all level 2s tonight. 8 Kings Highway, expand parking area, Thomas, owner. 85 Spring, new signage, Brady, applicant. 61 North Main, replace basement windows, Truler, applicant. 208 West Van Buren, new signage, Hancock, applicant. 37 South Main, new signage, Jordan, applicant. 2 North Main, repaint stairs and lettering, Sarad, applicant. 44 Owen, replace damaged fencing, finish enclosing rear yard with black vinyl coated fencing, Williams, owner. Did everyone see
Peter's
the
got it.
packet?
Peter's got it.
Oh, Peter's looking at it now. Is everyone okay, or is there anything somebody wanted to take off and put on the regular agenda? Okay. Okay, do I have a motion to accept the consent agenda?
I move that we accept the consent agenda as filed.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Oops, I'm reversing Maggie and Judy. Okay. Maggie made the motion. Judy seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0. Administrative approvals by the City Historic Preservation Officer or minor impact projects include ordinary maintenance that does not involve a change in materials, new and replacement signs, alterations to non-contributing and/or non-historic structures, excluding major additions or demolition, medium and impact projects that meet design guidelines. And these are all listed on our website that you can go in. And just for everyone, these red folders are in the file cabinets down at the City Hall, and these have your address. You may go and look at the information on your home. Some of the administrative approvals, or like painting, we don't do painting of a house. Sometimes you'll come in and get a consent, but if you don't, just little minor things that might be important to somebody in 50 to 100 years, would you come down and tell Kyle so we can put it in your file? So it's a documentation of just the history of the home. Because when somebody buys one of these historic homes in another 50 years, they might find it interesting. And sitting on the Preservation Society, I use these folders a lot for doing researches on homes, and I think our museum may also, but these are important to us. So any information, we're not being nosy, just put in here for the future. That's all we're wanting, is future. I used to tell people that all the time, but I think we've kind of not mentioned it lately. It's just, and if you just want to read a history of the house, everybody, they're open, the file cabinets are open all day long. You can go down and read them. So just sit on the bench. They can't leave the office, but they are interesting. Okay, commissioner business. We need to do approval of the minutes from February 15th. Did everybody see them? And can we remember who was that?
No, everybody was here.
Everybody was here. Okay. So for the 15th, anybody have any corrections? Okay.
So I was going to move that we accept the agenda with a correction,
Okay.
that my name be spelled correctly.
Yes.
It's Kelly with an I.
We're supposed to, you said March 15th. We did-
February 15th.
Okay.
That's what my paper says.
Oh,
Oh.
ours says
Ours
March.
says March 1,
March 1, ours says.
and then we go to March 15th.
Sorry. Yes, it should be a March 1st and then a March 15th. I'm sorry.
Okay. I just get these from Kyle, guys.
And everyone was still here?
So that's March 1st. we're
So
doing.
March
Is
1st.
what we did, and everybody
everyone's
was
still
here.
Yes.
Yep.
15th,
And
2
it's
people
still
absent.
Kelly with an I.
I got that written down there.
I know, my agenda says that too, but then I read
Oh,
this.
okay. Okay. Do we, with the correction of changing Kelly's name to be Kelli, is March 1st correct, or any other changes? Peter's studying. Okay, do we have a motion for the minutes for March 1st to accept?
I so move that we accept the minutes of March 1st, 2023.
Second.
Christine? Kelly or Christine? Christine. Judy made the motion, Christine seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0. And then, now this next one says March 1st. What is?
Sorry, this one will be the 15th.
So the 15th?
March 15th, yeah.
Okay. Do we need to make correction of your name there also?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, we need to correct Kelly's name on that one.
Christine and I were not at the
That
meeting.
way my.
Okay, so just a moment.
Christine and I
1,
cannot vote.
2, 3, 4. We can vote. Okay, we have 4 of us. So do I have a motion, and it has to be one of us 4 makes the motion for March 15th with the correction?
I move that we accept the March 15th regular meeting minutes.
And do I have a
Second.
second?
Second.
Peter, or Maggie made the motion, Peter seconded, and those voting will be Kelly, Peter, Maggie, and myself. Judy and Christine were absent. So those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Okay, Kyle's going to give us an overview of our stone masonry workshop.
Sorry, not really an overview. So the reason that we had this workshop was because we found our guidelines are light on what preservation is in masonry work. Are we interested in updating our guidelines with that information? Or however you guys want to do that, we can add it to the addendum that we started with the fencing. And then we can start figuring out how we want to word that.
Kelly's shaking her head yes.
Yes.
I'm a yes.
I agree because
Yes.
when we had an agenda item tonight about a retaining wall, and I couldn't find anything covering like appropriate materials, so I couldn't really comment like I wish it was stone.
So I guess
Match the foundation of your house.
make a motion, somebody make a motion for us to, how should we do it? Do we need to do another workshop and put it together?
Yeah, so I think, I will put together some stuff that we've had in the past. I will include some stuff that Bruce gave us, and then it'll give us something to work with. And then, if we want to schedule a workshop to put that together, I think we can do that.
So could somebody make a motion to do what Kyle just said?
If you want, we can add, I can gather that information, we can add it to the agenda for next meeting to discuss, and then plan a workshop.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Does that sound? Okay.
You want to do it that way? Okay.
Do we have to make a
Then
motion
we
for that?
need to move to add it to new business for the next meeting. I move we add a masonry, is it addendum, to the guidelines, have Kyle gather materials for that, and be new business for the next meeting.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Kelly made the motion, Maggie seconded. Any discussion on that?
Thank
All
you.
those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0.
Thank you in advance, Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay. April 19th, Commissioner Training Workshop.
I totally forgot to invite Jackie. This is that team building workshop that we had discussed previously. If we want to add this to the next agenda,
Or to have
I can
her come
invite
and-
Jackie to come share with us what that workshop would look like.
At 5 o'clock
Or if we want to just have the workshop,
during the meeting?
however we want to do that.
How do you guys want to do that?
Will it be, how long will it take approximately?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we can add that to the agenda. I'll remember to invite Jackie to give us an idea of what that will include, and then we can schedule a workshop with her when she's here.
Okay. So, yeah. So, ask Jackie Woven, and we'll just leave this on the,
Put this on next time.
yeah, we'll just keep it on the business for next time. Do we need to vote on doing that for next time, since it's already on there? We've already done it once.
No, I don't think so. I'll
Since
just,
we
I'll just put it on the next agenda and invite her to come.
Okay. Our next meeting is April 19th, Level 3 applications due Thursday. April 6th, Level 2 applications due Wednesday, April 12th. Agenda set, well, before you do agenda settings, can we skip down to adding the secretary, and then we'll do agenda settings?
Do you want me to read officers' duties on what that is?
Peter's vice chair, Maggie's treasurer, I'm chair. So you three are available for secretary. Who wants to be secretary? You do what Judy did the secretary's thing tonight. I mean, we can put names in a hat and draw
I could
them
do
out,
it.
or do you want to do
I
it?
could do it, sure.
Okay, somebody want to make a motion, put Judy in?
I move that we put Judy in as secretary, or vote for Judy as secretary.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, Maggie made the motion, Kelly seconded, Judy volunteered. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So, motion carries 5-0. Judy didn't vote for herself. She volunteered.
That's okay, Judy, I voted twice.
Agenda settings for November.
Sorry,
Now,
my
my
dates are all
goodness,
messed up on
Kyle.
this.
You see, this is where we really got confused. November 2nd.
November, okay.
Yes, let's do this for April 19th.
Yeah, let's do it
April
for the
19th.
2023 would be perfect.
Kyle copies and pastes real well.
Yes, yes.
That's okay, Kyle. My brain didn't work at all yesterday and hadn't for 2 months. I finally figured it out. Okay. Anybody have anything else they want to put on the agenda for next time? Okay. Public comments. Ida, do you want to make a couple of public comments?
How about Ron?
Commissioner comments.
Just a
Peter?
reminder that the first Eureka Historical Museum.
Hold on, just a
Oh.
minute.
You have to move.
I'm going to start with Peter tonight.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Peter,
No comments as
Maggie,
No comment.
Judy.
No comment.
Okay, Kelly.
Oh, sorry, I was trying to think back. So it's Real Films at the Public Library, sponsored by the Historical Museum.
When?
Friday,
This Friday.
yes, the first one, it'll be all the Fridays in April.
Good to know. What time?
I have to look it up.
6, 7?
6.
Ida says 6.
6,
9:30.
thank you, Ida.
What's the film Friday?
Not sure, I'll have to ask Jeff.
Oh,
He just said, put a card out, and it didn't say which film would be shown, but.
They'll all be good, I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'll tell a lot of tours.
Christine, do you have any
nothing to
comments?
say.
I have a comment. It's not about Preservation Society for a minute. Well, we are working for them. Oh, he didn't call me back. Oh, I don't know that yet. We might have a fantastic house. I also sat on what everybody calls Downtown Network, which is our main street. The national level and our state name us. And we grew up a few years and made the commitment to be a full-fledged Main Street. We started before COVID to change our name legally, and it's just been a big hassle. Monday, I went to the post office box and we got our certificate. We are Main Street Eureka Springs now, officially. Yay. It only took years. And pandemic, we started all over last August, and it took from August till Monday to get the real certificate. So I'm just so happy finally.
So is there a Main Street Eureka sign already up, or will you then get to, like,
We've been using the name, it's just we
Yeah.
needed legally to change it.
Okay.
And now we're working with the IRS to get it changed. But yes, right now we've been meeting at Main Stage, and so our sign's up there. But our lease is up middle of next month, and so we're looking for a new place to move to. So if somebody knows of something, it needs to be like from the top of Plainer Hill to the railroad station. From the library back down to Main Street is our district, and then up Benton to the community center. So in that area,
You can't use the basement in here? You are?
we're asking.
Oh, okay.
So, but Kyle also sets on, but if you're interested in Main Street and all, get with Kyle or myself or Jackie Wobens, our director. And that's about 17 years old now, 16. So, it's been a long time coming, but I'm happy. It means a lot for our town. We get a lot of financial supports from our federal government and through the state, because it's real estate tax dollars that goes to our state, and then the state pays different, they tell us how we can spend it. They don't just give it to us and we get to use it. We're told how to use it in our town. Right now, one of our projects that's just being finished is Main Street And Spring Street right here in front of Mud Street, that stairway that went into the highway that the state said was unsafe. So we've just got that all built and fixed, and the dirt's supposed to be coming and this week, I hope.
Nice.
So, comments from you, Kyle?
Again, thank you everybody for being here. A reminder, May 5th is the camp training for AHPP in Fort Smith. I know a couple of people have committed to go down the day before. I'm going to be going down the morning of, so anybody that hasn't registered yet, if it's easier for you to go just down that day, I've got room in my car, so let me know if you would like a ride down.
Yeah, I would.
Awesome. Remind me when we get there.
Okay. All right.
And then also, I sent out an email today. They're doing a virtual training in August, I think.
August 22nd, 23rd?
Yeah, 22nd, 23rd, yeah. Which is a good opportunity for some more training from those same people. So.
Oh, 23rd through the 24th.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I definitely recommend consider signing up for that too. And that's all I've got.
Any other comments anybody's forgotten? Adjournment, please. Somebody wants to make a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn today's meeting.
Second.
Peter made the motion, Maggie seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Just so you're spending the night at the odd.